Hi, we're here at the TC headquarters in Denmark, Aarhus, with Søren Andersen.
Hello. Hey Tor.
Hi, good to see you again.
Good to see you, man.
So we've been doing some TonePrints today.
Oh yeah.
Søren, who are you playing with at the moment?
Right now I am touring with Glenn Hughes from Deep Purple.
Cool.
From Trapeze. Yeah, he's brilliant. He's a great singer. And last summer I did a tour with Mike Tramp from White Lion. And in a few months I am releasing my first debut solo album on Target Records. It will be out there in June.
So we're here to do some TonePrints today.
Yeah.
You flew in all the way from Copenhagen.
Oh yeah.
Or took the train anyway.
Yeah.
To do TonePrints for a couple of pedals, and we have the Hall of Fame Reverb here.
Yeah.
So quite a few guitar players I know don't ever use reverb.
Yeah, I know.
Do you use it?
Yeah, a little.
Mm-hmm.
And because I use it a little, my way of using reverb is pretty extreme.
Okay, so you use more of an effect than something that you have on all the time.
Exactly, yeah, because I prefer guitars dry, and if it need reverb, the front of house probably do it. Or
if you play in a big stadium, then
there's
reverb anyway going on there.
There's enough reverb, yeah, exactly. So I'm tweaking the pedal a little to make it as an effect.
Yeah. So what type of effect would you typically be going for?
The first thing that strikes me when I try a pedal, a reverb pedal, is how is the spring emulation?
Yeah.
Because I'm a 70s fan, I'm a 60s fan as well, so I really go for the emulation of spring reverbs. Yeah.
But you don't use an amp with reverb in it, or?
No, I'm a Marshall classic, just clean channel, and they were born without reverbs. Yeah. So
clean channel Marshall with the drive pedal, and then
a few drive pedals and univibes and whatever.
Old school setup.
Old school setup, yeah. So this is really something, I must say, because it surprises me that the spring sounds so good, and the rest of it is, of course, as TC is famous for, it's studio quality reverbs in a small box. And just to tell you how I use it, I'm a preset guy. I play with the G system and the Nova system, and for me now, it's a part of my playing that I know when I hit that button, I know exactly what's going to happen. Yeah. If I hit that button, I know exactly.
You don't want to unpack your pedal board and have to tweak all the knobs.
I don't want to spend 15 minutes on stage by tweaking my pedals before I play. So I just figured out that you can actually make these pedal behave and act like it was a preset pedal. Yeah,
the TonePrint kind of gives you the
opportunity. The option. Yeah. So if you download my TonePrint, it's a three preset pedal. Before you do that, of course, put that 12 o'clock. Put that 12 o'clock. That one should go to 11, 12. Just crank it.
We like that.
Yeah, because I program some of the levels differently. So if you want the amount of my reverb, take that to 11.
Cool. So it makes everything pretty easy.
Yeah. So the first, how it works is this knob. When you have a 12 o'clock, you have one preset. When you take it all the way down, it actually affects 3 different parameters. And if you take it all the way up, it affects the same 3 parameters but different.
So you're basically changing the type of the reverb as well.
Exactly.
You're doing something pretty extreme with the TonePrint idea.
Yeah.
You're basically doing what you typically do on the reverb selector.
Yeah.
But you're doing it on the knob. So
I
if
do.
You have it at 12 o'clock. You have a.
That's my spring.
That's a spring.
Yeah.
And
maybe we should listen to it.
Yeah. Listen to that. Sure.
I think that's pretty close.
That's a really nice sound. Did you tweak it from the original spring?
Oh,
it's different sounding than
yeah. Because it's spring reverbs are different anyway.
Yeah.
If you take a Fender, it's one spring. If you take whatever, it's another spring. So this is just that kind of spring reverb that I like, because it's not too fat.
No.
And it's not too bright. It's more mid-ranged.
And there's quite a lot of reverb going
on,
I can tell.
Yeah.
So I guess it goes back to the thing that, you know, you like your reverb to be an effect that you add to certain parts to get that type of...
Yeah. So, my whole point is, okay, now next song, let's say you are in a cover band, and the next song is definitely not a 60s song, it's a more funk song. Now I changed the type of reverb.
Yeah.
I changed the decay on the reverb, and I changed the level. So now it's a short, kind of a club sound.
That's really cool.
So that's actually, you know, another preset.
Yeah.
And because on stage, sometimes, you know, the changes between the songs is pretty fast. You go from one song to another, and I just think that could be great to spring, club.
Yeah. So now you don't have to go ambient, spring, dial in the knobs, everything. You just do that one knob, and you have the things you need.
Yeah.
So what about the last setting?
That's my big ambience. It's actually 100% reverb and 100% dry tone. So it's lots of effect. Yeah, it's made for stuff like this.
Really nice. So that's the big that's the big church, or
it's the cathedral.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, it's the cathedral.
So that's actually the one, the cathedral. You can't get that on the regular pedal, really. So it's actually there's
new stuff.
Yeah, there's actually a couple of reverb types that we couldn't really fit in there. So, so that's really nice.
Okay,
that's a new type of sound.
I was just scrolling through the different types, and I was just like, wow.
Yeah, I guess that's the biggest one we have. It's absolutely humongously big.
The bigger, the better.
Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent.
So here you are. Here we are, a 3 preset pedal in one pedal.
Really nice.
Cool.
Thank you, Søren. So that's the Søren Andersen Reverb TonePrint. Could you play us a few samples of what you'd use it for?
Oh yeah. Spring. Club. And finally, the cathedral.
Nice.